The idea is a very simple one, and the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better, and it's a constant quest. It's an infinite quest.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
What is up, y'all? Hopefully y'all can hear me. I am talking really loud right now into the mic because I'm on the highway and a lot of road noise right now, so I apologize. Right now I am on the way to the speed dating singles event thing. About like 25 minutes away from it now at this point. And I just wanted to record now because I'm gonna get there a few minutes early before the doors open, but I don't know how it's gonna be because I'm gonna get there and I don't know if it's gonna be like a line of people there where I might have to get out pretty much as soon as I get in. But I was like, let me just record now. I told you I'll either record on the way there or when I actually get there. So if I get there super early, I may do another clip, but I'm just recording now just in case. So how I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling okay. I got a decent amount of sleep, so I'm good there because I got my caffeine pills just in case. Might take one before I go in there, honestly. But I'm feeling alright. Like I'm just going in there to see what happens, honestly. Like this is the first time I've been to one of these like speed dating things, singles mixer things, so should be interesting. The audio should be a little better now because the road noise isn't as bad. But yeah, my first time going to one of these, so we're gonna see how it is, man. I'm very curious, and no one really said if they've been to one before and their experience, so I'm guessing none of y'all have either, so I guess I'll be the first one to kind of share with y'all the experience and everything. But yeah, I'm feeling alright. I said I'm going to it, see what happens. Like I'm not expecting anything. Like I'm kind of going into it saying like, okay, I'm just gonna see how it is. If the women are, I see if the women are attractive, first of all, because I've done some research, not with this one specifically, this one's a new one, but I'm talking about like other ones, like other shit, stuff like that, and there've been like a mixed results with the attractive level, so we gonna see. So once we pass that, then I gotta see what activities are gonna have that will link to the like connection part, or like the speed dating part, whatever it may be, and then go from there. You know what I mean? I'm honestly gonna see how the vibes are. Like, let's say there's someone who's like a 10 in my eyes. No one's really a 10 besides our Lord, but let's say they're 10 in my eyes, right? It's like, how's their personality? Because if the personality is plain, conversations aren't really going anywhere, then it's like, okay. But if I meet someone who's like more of an 8 in my eyes, but we're flowing, comments are going, we're laughing, then it's like, okay, I'd rather have that than the 10, you know what I mean? Like, now if it's a 4 or 5, obviously, but like, yeah, y'all know what I mean, man. I'm just rambling on right now. But, again, this is the beginning clip. The next clip y'all will see will either be when I actually get there. If I have some extra time, I'll just record a little quick clip, or it'll be afterwards, which I know y'all here for. Y'all here to see what happens, so we're gonna see. If you see me and it's still daytime out, it's probably just me getting there. If it's like darker outside, then I'm also curious because y'all gonna see in a few seconds how this thing went. I'm very curious on how my expression will be. I'll either be like, just normal. I'll be like, it smiles, or I'll just be like disappointed. I'll just be like, man, it was alright. So, hey man, we're gonna see, we're gonna find out together, right? So, I'll catch y'all whatever the next clip is. Alright y'all, it's daytime, so the sun's out, so you can tell that I got here early. I reread the DM that the people hosting the event told me. I messaged them, I was asking them what time to actually arrive, because it says it's at 2 o'clock, but it said to arrive about 20 minutes before, and then said door open at 1:30. So I was trying to figure out, like, should I get there 15-20 minutes before 1:30 or 15-20 minutes before 2 o'clock? And I just reread the DM again. They said to get here at 1:30 if possible, because we're gonna start at 2. So if you get here early, you'll be able to, like, sign in, mingle a little bit and stuff like that. So that makes sense. But I got here like 5 minutes ago. Just looking for parking. This is happening at a church, like I told y'all. There's parking directly in front of the church, but it's for compact cars only. And the church itself is not in session, obviously, but I didn't want to, like, take the risk or anything, because my car is not a compact car. If I had a Civic, it would be compact, but having a Accord, more space. You know, so there's a parking lot directly next to it. That's also part of the church. I just parked here, but I'm just sitting here, just waiting for people to show up, or waiting for some sign for me to show up over there. Right now it's 1:22, so still technically have 8 minutes. I'm gonna start walking over there at like 1:27. But how am I feeling now? I'm feeling slightly nervous, because, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean as far as the expectations go, like, that I already have down pat. That's what it is, no matter what happens. But I don't know what's gonna happen at this event. Like, I don't know whatever they have planned, I don't know what's gonna happen. That's why I'm a little nervous. Like, I'm like, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean? I'm the type of guy to know the agenda ahead of time. Like, I like to know things, you know what I mean? So for something like this where I don't know what's gonna happen, it's like, I'm be a little nervous, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not completely nervous where I got, like, bubble guts or something, you know, but I am a little bit nervous. So what's gonna happen, right? Looks like someone else is pulled in to this parking lot. Just turn around. Either they're not supposed to be, they're not meant to be here, or yeah, I'm gonna end it here, this clip, and I will see y'all at the end. Let y'all know how it went. So yeah, what is up, y'all? I am back, and I have my name tag, as you can see. I still have it on. But I took one photo. Y'all might have seen it just now. But yeah, y'all, I just finished the event, and it was cool. It was cool. The connections there, they were okay. Like, some people were older, some people, you know, the connection wasn't that good. Some of them were, like, not my type, let's just say that. But nonetheless, I had a good time. There were some cool dudes in there I was talking to, like, really cool dudes. And I got complimented a lot about my physique. That's what I got. Like, my personality and my physique were the two things that I got the most compliments on. Like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It was cool. I did walk away with one number. You know, someone that I had my eyes on. She was cute. So we were leaving at the same time, and I asked for a number, and, you know, she gave it to me. So, and we were talking for a little bit about food and fitness and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens with that. Not really too fussed about it if nothing happens. It was cool. Would I go to one of those again? Probably would. I'll have to see how many people are going though. Like I feel like they should have done a little better job of sorting by age groups because, jeez, I saw this coffee from earlier. It's like, yeah, it's kind of nasty. I'm not gonna drink it. Yeah, I feel like they should have done a little better with the age group sorting. But besides that, it was cool. You know what I mean? It was cool. That's the only thing. But if more people come to the next one, I may go because there's a good chance that, or a better chance I'll find someone or meet some people. But it wasn't bad. It was not a waste of. If you ask me if it was a waste of time, was a waste of money, it was not. It was definitely not. With the lack of real connection or anything like that, I wasn't disappointed because I already had the expectation in my head. I'm like, I'm just gonna go in, see what's up. If something happens, cool. If not, it's cool too. So that's what I came in with. That's what I walked out with. So I'm not disappointed. I do have things going on behind the scenes in that aspect anyways, so I already was coming to this like, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll meet some more new connections. If not, I already have stuff going on in the background. I didn't bring it up with y'all because I'm not gonna do that. Like, let's say I met some connections that weren't me initiating. Well, one of them was, but the other two weren't. They came to me. So just know your boy have things going on in the background. So that kind of helped my mindset kind of going into this. And I mean, we'll see what happens with that one number I got. I already texted. She said to text her my name, and I did. So we'll see. It's cool. She's beautiful too. But yeah, I mean, I'll do if y'all want me to, I'll do a story time of like the whole thing of me finding it, me signing it up, and then leading to this, what happened in there. Actually, I'll do a little bit of what happened if I forget. I'm gonna forget. So yeah, pretty much we went in there. I was the first one there for a little bit, and the other guys came, and everybody else came at 2 o'clock or later because it started. Remember I said the doors open at 1:30, but the thing starts at 2. So actually, let me start driving home. My bad, y'all. I ride. Start heading home because I have a bit of a drive to go. I have like 40 minutes, so I like to get about it. But also my shirt got a lot of compliments on that. The funny thing about this shirt is my mom bought it for me as like a birthday gift. I told y'all before, I got some new work shirts. I need some new work shirts, and it was my birthday around that time. So my mom was like, "Okay, let's go to Burlington and get you some new shirts for your birthday." So I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." This is one of the shirts. So this shirt was like $12, and I got a lot of compliments on it, like at work and here. Like people were at work like, "Yo, this is really nice material. Like you could literally wear it, like as like a regular going outfit." And I was like, yeah, good. And I just decided to wear it here because the attire or the dress code was smart casual. I had a different shirt I was gonna wear, like a regular like long sleeve shirt. I already like washed it. I had it hanging up. I had it hung up to wear so it wouldn't wrinkle. Not like a dress long shirt, but like a soft kind of like an Old Navy style long sleeve shirt. I was gonna wear that, but I saw the email closer to today, and it said the dress code is smart casual. So with that, I was like, yeah, I can't wear that because it's not really smart casual. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wear this shirt confidence on there, so it's really a shirt I can wear out, like just being out. So I did that, put on some dark jeans, put on some Converses, and I was out. Shop at Barnes & Noble, man. I need to go there one day just to read books. I haven't done that in years. Like, I've been to Barnes & Noble recently, obviously, but not recently, but like in the past year. But to actually sit down and read, I haven't done that in a while. Like, the last time I went there, I got some cookbooks. They're on sale. But yeah, so I threw this on, and with that, I got a lot of compliments. So yeah, I ain't complaining. There were actually some dudes there that wore like regular shirts and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, whatever. But don't be like everybody else. Just because someone else is wearing like a regular shirt, like stand out. Because it was me and this other guy that are both wearing similar shirts. Like, obviously it wasn't the same exact shirt, but it was similar. And we got complimented the most. And like I said, I got complimented a lot about my physique, my personality, because I had coffee, I took one of the caffeine pills, and I was alert. You know what I mean? Like, in the conversations which I'll get to, the speed dating part. I might just make this a story time, I don't know. But that, I was like alert. I was like engaging. I wouldn't say every single female, because there was like some older ones like in their 40s, stuff like that. They were kind of serious. And I was like, oh, okay. But for the most part, I gotta catch up. I gotta go to that lane. I gotta go to that lane. Sorry, excuse me. Woo. Okay, not this exit, next one. Gotta get to this lane, bro. Like, it's one of those things where it's like a lot of lanes and you gotta like go all the way over here, and I'm like, oh, I mean, so yeah, it's like, besides those older women, I made everybody laugh. I was just being myself, or like they would say something, I'll make like a little joke, and then they would start laughing. Just natural stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, so pretty much we went in there, and a lot of people, not a lot of people, but like a good amount of people, and they had us do this little bingo cards thingamabobber. Go around, ask people certain questions, and if they fit, you put their name down. So that was cool. That was a little opener, like get to know people. And by that time we started doing that, I had woken up, because when I first got there and I was sitting down, I was tired. I was exhausted. You know what I mean? Like I was exhausted. Like, not like yesterday. Yesterday it was so bad. Today I was more alert because I actually got this amount of sleep, but like I was still kind of tired. And by the time people came in and we were doing the bingo thing, the caffeine pill kicked in, so I was up. And we did the little bingo thing. I met some people, and then we did icebreaker. We did telephone. So we started off going in order of birthday month, because that was one of the. I'm trying to see if I should go this lane now or not. We were doing telephone, because one of the bingo questions was like birthday month, like find someone who had the same birthday month as you. So we pretty much, I mean, either way we could have figured it out just by saying the name out loud, but we lined up in order of birthday month, and then they went to my first name, right? Of course, it was easy for me. Like, of course, it was easy for me to figure out where I was going. I went first in line, and the point, like, that was what everybody was saying. Like, yo, Aaron, I bet it was easy for you, and I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm just in the first in line. No, but yeah, I was like, not to my own horn, but I was funny today. Like, I was just even the hosts and one of the pastor ladies who was there, like they were like saying like they were just they were saying I was hilarious because I was just like there just like I had a lot of energy at that with the caffeine pill, so I was just there helping them out a little bit, like if they're doing a presentation or whatever, or if they were like, okay, so next round, or we're gonna start the speed dating. Like I got up and I started stretching, and then they're like, oh, there's Aaron Liam with the stretch. And I was doing my little stretches and stuff. Or they said, I asked people to sit in the first 2 rows of the chairs, the church chairs, right? And there were some guys I was sitting with that did not want to sit in the front because they were like, yeah, like I'm not bold enough. I was like, I'll just do it. I was like, it is what it is, right? Sat in the front. Little stuff like that, right? Anyways, let me get back on topic. So after the telephone game, we went to speed dating. So on the name tags, they had 2 numbers. That number in the top left, top and the top right. Right. So the women only had 1 number. The guys had 2. So the guys had to go around in order of tables and talk to the women. They had 2 minutes to speak. Right. So there's 2 sides. So I started on the left side. My number was the first, I think it was 12. So it was like the first table from that side. So I gotta speed up because the car's going slow. That's not me. That's a Mustang. But yes, I'm trying to remember as I'm driving. My bad, y'all. Like I'm paying attention and I'm telling y'all a story. So turn on the AC too. So I sit down at the first table, and it's someone that I connected with a little bit. She came kind of late. She's from the islands as well. Y'all know from my family's from Trinidad. She's from Haiti. So we connected on like Oxtail. That car is crazy. What the heck? Just went over the little thing. So that was the first table we connected, just talking a little bit. We were going off with, like, they had cards, little conversation cards. We went off the cards at first because, you know, it was my first time doing this. So I was like, all right, let me just see what's on the cards. Those cards had some deep questions, like some deep questions, and we were like, ooh. But I think only the first two tables, I actually used the cards. After that, I was going off of straight memory, and the women actually liked it because I asked them, you know, like, what are you looking for in a man, or like what are you looking for, like what do you want in a relationship, what do you value in a relationship? And a lot of them like that. They're like, ooh, no one's asked me that one. That's a good question. Because I'm like I was serious, you know. I'm there, I'm trying to get to know people. Like I'm serious. Like, what are you looking for? And they like that. But people, the same thing going around tables. There were two women in particular that were a little strange. I ain't gonna lie, they were a little strange. The way the interactions went, and one of them I had to kind of pull teeth a little bit. It was kind of awkward because I'll ask something, she would answer, but not really like elaborate on it. So I'm like, okay. But the rest of the women were really chill. I don't lie, they were really chill. All that stuff. You know, like I said, like a few of them were attractive to me, but they didn't have good personality. Some of them were, you know what I mean? So it was like a mix of different women, but majority of them weren't my type, which is okay. I got to practice conversation. And the conversation was actually really easy when, one, it's a Christian woman, and two, they are looking for someone. You know what I mean? Like, it was just easy to talk to them. But yeah. So there's 2 rounds. Actually, there's 2 sides of the tables. Once you got through one side, it gives a 10-minute break. Then I went to the other side. And it was the same thing on the other side. So the other side had a few more attractive women, but nothing like crazy. After that, they had to sit back down the main chairs, and that was pretty much it. You know, I was about to leave because I was like, okay, it's over. It must have really have a big connection, so I'm about to leave. But then they're playing board games, and they were asking me like, "Oh, you want to play?" So I was sure. And we were playing something with meme. I can't think of it right now. Something with meme, where you have to pick a meme, a card with a meme on it, and you have 7 word cards, and you have to pick which words or which card fits the meme the best or the funniest, whatever. So we were doing that, and there's one lady that I found very attractive. I don't lie, and I was like, I was kind of plotting a little bit. I'm like, I kind of wanna talk to her. Like, I talked to her during the speed date, but it wasn't anything crazy. Like, it wasn't. So I'm just like, I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see if I can go further. Like, get her number, get to know her more, stuff like that. So I was like, let me see. But at first, when we did the games, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was like, yeah, that's what it is. I was playing. So we were playing, and then I seen she joined, but then we split the game off because there was like 3 full tables, and we couldn't fit anybody. We couldn't fit everybody and have the game go fast. So we split it into 3 games. After we finished the main game, my table wanted to get the deep question cards and ask her deep questions. And I was looking to see if she would join, and she wasn't joining. She was still at the table. So I was like, all right, I was moving there. Plus, I didn't want to go through those deep questions. I'm not gonna lie. They were like, when I say they were deep questions, they were like deep questions, like some serious stuff that makes your brain go like, oh, I gotta really like think about this. It's like if you went to a therapy session, your therapist asked you one of those questions where you're just like, I gotta like really sit and think. It's like one of those, but that's what all the cards were. So I was not gonna go through all that. So I went over to her table, sat right next to her because that's where the open space was. Shout out to God, man. That was like the one open space in front of her, next to her. So did that. She smelled really good. So we were playing for a while, and I'm just there like doing little jokes her way and stuff like that. But she's looking at her cards. She's like, she looked like she's struggling. I'm like, I bet you got a good card. And I'm like, you're probably hiding it. She started laughing. So we're playing for a while, and I wanted to leave at that point. I'm just like, bro, like I'm trying to go home. But thankfully, like, we ran out of cards. And when we ran out of cards, she said, oh, okay, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna head home now. It's nice meeting you guys. I'm like, I'm gonna head home too. Not because she was leaving. It wasn't because she was leaving. I wanted to leave either way. And I was being polite and wanted to finish the game, but I just wanted to go home. Like, I was tired. The caffeine pill I took wore off by that time. It was like, it was good. It was done. It was done. But when she was leaving, I got my stuff and I was leaving, and was it an accident or it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 police cars. Yeah, it was an accident. But yeah, man. Like, she was leaving, I was leaving. I asked her like, oh, how far is the drive from you? And she was like, oh, it's only 15 minutes. I was like, how about you? And I was like, I got like 40 minutes. Which isn't bad. I'm already halfway done because I'm recording, talking to y'all, telling a story. But yeah, yeah, it was like 40 minutes, and then we're walking, and then when we walked out the building, that's when I was like, oh, like, do you mind if we exchange numbers? And she's like, yeah, of course. And then, yeah, that happened. She said to text her with my name, and yeah, I texted her when I got in the car. But before that, we were talking about food. Cause I was like, she was like, no, still make it home safe. I said, you too. I said, I'm about to get some food actually. And she was like, yeah, I'm about to too. And like, I'm debating if I should go eat something healthy or go to Wendy's. And I was like, are you into fitness? She was like, yeah, but like my diet isn't the best and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, when was your last cheat day? And she was like, oh, it was last Sunday. And I was like, okay, you can reward yourself. Go ahead and get some. And she's like, yeah, I might get some spicy chicken nuggets. And we're talking about Wendy's for a little bit. Because I might actually get some. It's my cheat day anyways. So we're talking about Wendy's. And then something else. And that was it, Say goodbye. I got in the car. I texted her. And that was pretty much it. So, overall, good experience. You know what I mean? Even if nothing comes from her, stuff like that, it was a good experience either way. Just being around other Christians and getting to know them, all that good stuff. It was cool. They're gonna host more, obviously. Would I go again? It depends how many people go. But it depends if I obviously if I get a relationship before then, I wouldn't do it. But like, we'll see. It depends. It depends on how many are going. Depends on what day it is, because I gotta see if I have a day off, and also like stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. I was thinking about doing a separate video for story time, but I'm gonna forget everything. So I just did now. The story of how I found it and stuff like that, my mom sent to me from this app called Nextdoor. Maybe some of y'all used before. She saw it on there, and I was like, oh, okay, let me check it out. So I was Christian, so I was in the church, and then I bought a ticket, and the rest is history. Yeah. But with that being said, I will catch y'all next one. Your brother Aaron out. Peace.